5 colognes for blue collar workers. First up, we got Burberry for men. This is going to start with a bright bergamot, and there is some lavender in there. It is a bit old school, so it is going to smell a little bit better on an older guy than it is a younger guy like me. And then as we move throughout the fragrance, it's going to get a lot more aromatic, and it's going to finish with a dry oak moss base, and you mostly get that woods for the rest of the wear. Now on the skin, this lasts 6 hours with moderate projection. It's one of those fragrances that is nice because it will make your presence known, but it's never too overwhelming. Now let's move on to the second fragrance on this list. And this fragrance is going to be Versace the Dreamer. So this is a very soapy fragrance. Now it is tobacco based, but it is a tobacco blossom fragrance. So it's soapy right off the bat, then it's going to move into more of an aromatic, and then in the end you will get those tinges of kind of that darker masculine tobacco. But overall, this is a very wearable scent, and it is unique because, like the name says, the Dreamer, there's just nothing really else like it. Now on the skin, I usually get 6 or 7 hours, and it's only fall and winter wear. I mean, sometimes you can push it into the spring if you just spray a little bit lighter, but otherwise it's mostly cold weather wear. Now the third fragrance on this list is a quite popular one, and this is Versace Dylan Blue. Many of us already know this one, so it's salty right off the bat, and then there's kind of this oceanic shower gel smell. I mean, I personally like it. Some guys don't really like it because they think it does smell like shower gel. But as we move further into the dry down, you do get that real warm ambroxan that just reaches out and gets compliments, which is always nice. So the performance is decent. I usually get a good 8 hours, all season, all occasion wear, very versatile fragrance. And as for projection, it is noticeable, but it's nothing that's gonna knock anybody's socks off or fill a room. Now, the fourth fragrance on this list you may have not heard of, and it's not necessarily my favorite fragrance, but it's still great for a blue collar guy or just somebody who wants a very masculine fragrance, and this fragrance is Sterling by Fulton and Rourke. So right off the bat, this is a very aromatic tobacco. It just slaps you in the face, and then it's going to move into this very greasy leather for the next 15 minutes. And I'll tell you what, you really have to like leather to like this fragrance, because if not, you're going to be scrubbing it off your skin. And then after this period, there seems to be kind of like a warm, not really sweet, but definitely smooth and rich vanilla that comes and just soothes out that aromatic tobacco. And then those last few hours, it is a very nice wear. And on the skin, I only get 4 or 5 hours, but if I do apply really heavy, this will project very intensely around me, but not necessarily very far. Now, the fifth and final fragrance on this list is all about leather. It is 90% leather. It is a lot more wearable than Sterling. So in the beginning, there is kind of a very light tinge of floral. It's nothing too noticeable. And then this fragrance just moves into that heavy leatherness. And then in the end, there is a tinge of dry oak moss. And it's not necessarily green or woody. It's just kind of the perfect blend between both of them. And this fragrance easily lasts 8 to 10 hours on the skin. It is spring, fall, and winter wear, and the projection is big. Just 2 or 3 sprays of this stuff, and you're gonna make everyone around you know that you're there. And this fragrance is Tom Ford Ombre Leather. Now, if you want other great fragrances like these, check out this video.